Dennis, a massive sense of disappointment for you this evening.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, you don't want to go out to the FA Cup, especially to a team lower in the levels to you. But that's what's happened. We've gone out.
Both teams had chances first half. You had yours sort of all within a 20-minute spell and couldn't get ahead. I think the first goal was always going to be crucial.
Yeah, I think we needed it. I think the boys needed a goal to give them a lift. You know, they've been a bit down. But we looked like we could score from all the corners. You know, he's got his head on it every time. We expected that. We knew that was going to be a big part of today. But the goals were just sloppy, and we conceded a couple of sloppy goals, and that's killed us today.
And did you think you'd perhaps ridden out the storm by getting through to the break at 0-0, because they came on strong towards the end of the first half, but then 53 minutes in and you're a goal down?
Yeah, well, I don't think it was a case of, they never put us on any sustained pressure in the first half. They just had three players up front that they played good, decent quality balls into them, and at times they looked dangerous. So yeah, I don't think it was sustained pressure, but I can see where you're coming from.
And late on, just couldn't force a real chance. There was a lot of possession around the box, balls into the box, but it just wouldn't fall for you.
Yeah, we just had to try and make it into an FA Cup tie in the end when you're 2-0 down, of just putting the other team under pressure and hope something breaks for you. You know, there's no point tippy-tapping around midfield. We need to make something happen. We needed 2 goals, so we just put Garnes up. We launched everything into the box, hoping something will fall for us. And as well as Garnes done, heading a lot of the balls or making it fall in and around the box, nothing fell for us. I think maybe one there for Millsy that he fresh-aired, but other than that, nothing quite fell for us to go and tap it in. So if we'd have got one back, it would have obviously made it edgy for them, but 2 goals was a lot to haul back in the end. And you know, we're really disappointed.
It's the old adage, but you've got to concentrate on the league now, and you've got a big game next week against Hyde. Important to bounce back not only from this, but from the last league game against Hednesford.
Yeah, we've got a lot of work to do, Craig. That's evident. Our last 2 performances has been not good enough. We've got to change something. Somehow we've got to, you know, relook at a few things this week and get us playing in a manner that we can win football matches. At the moment, you know, we're conceding far too many goals, sloppy goals. You know, last week against Hednesford, a couple of sloppy goals, one from a long throw, one from a corner. Today, really a couple of defensive mistakes, and we've conceded another 2 goals. So we can't continue in that vein. We've got to try and keep it tight up. We need a clean sheet sooner rather than later, and then we'll go from there.
An early season, you were grinding out results when you weren't playing particularly well at times, and you've got to get back to the habit as soon as possible, presumably. Yeah,
well, that's always the plan. You know, we're still in 8th position in the league, and if we was to get a result against Hyde, well, no doubt we'll be up to 7th or 6th or 5th, depending on whether other teams get on. And then we've got 3 tough games, haven't we, against Fylde and Chorley back to back. But the most important thing now is we need a clean sheet, and we need our next win sooner rather than later. And we're going to have to work really hard in training this week. We'll be talking to the players, we'll be sitting down, we'll be having a chat, we'll be trying to work it out as a group and try and get some belief back in for next weekend.
And as you've confirmed on the radio, Mark Jones coming back to the club, a 3-month loan deal initially. You're pleased to have him. He was flying when he was here before. He's hit on hard times recently, but a player with real potential.
Yeah, I like Mark. You know, I like Mark as a player. I've tried to bring him in here a couple of times since I've been here. That's now happened, and he will give us physicality, he'll give us an outlet, he'll give us a target. He's mobile as well. He loves the football club. I think he wants to strongly be at the football club. So I think hopefully if we can get him back to where he was when he was first at Boston, where the crowd, the supporters really liked him, I think the team will enjoy the fruits of his labour in a sense. You know, we'll have a bit more physicality in that area, and that's probably where we're lacking at the moment. You know, physically at times we just look like we're found wanting. You know, it's probably my fault. I like players that can pass the ball and be quick across the turf, but in some of these Conference North games, you know, we've been found wanting with the physical side of it. Last year we had outlets like with Ricky Miller that was getting away with it at times, and this year we just seem to be getting punished. So we probably just need to physically toughen up a little bit, and we might have to look to get maybe 1 or 2 in that might help us do that.